everybody. I am RPW, Robert Parker Williams, Potter, whatever you want to call me. Like last week, Paul Atlas asked to have our teams come on as a little Zoom meeting to explain our situation, to talk about our team. Are we coexisting? Is there issues? Because it seems like there's somebody trolling the internet talking smack on us, saying that our team isn't 100% together. And here we are tonight to discuss this. So I'd like to thank every member of my team for logging in tonight. We got the Runway, Calvin Couture, Tyler Klein. Thanks for joining me tonight.
Yeah.
Phil Archer, thank you as well.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Ronnie, it's a pleasure seeing you as always.
Oh,
Thanks.
You know how to acknowledge me now, Potter?
Oh, hey, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll discuss. We'll discuss.
Right.
Absolutely. My BFF, my brother from another mother, BC Steele, thank you for joining me.
As always, you are looking lovely and wonderful this evening.
Thank you. Next up, the Colossal Mike Law, my go-to guy from Area 2. Thank you. I know you're very busy. You got a lot of chairs that you're taking care of, so I appreciate you.
I folded my arms so that it look bigger on camera. Is that working? Is that working?
Yes. And then finally, last but not least, Noctis, you're here. You're -1. What's up?
Well, Zack just didn't think it was worth his time to hop on here. But, it's good to know that we're not the only ones that you've been ignoring, Potter.
Oh, okay. Well, so let's talk about this for a minute there. Okay. So Runway, we'll start here because there was a story that I saw that these internet trolls were talking about us, saying that we weren't on the same page. So please, I've spoke up on our council meetings every Thursday by telling the truth that there is no issues. Am I correct? Am I wrong? I mean, please fill me in.
I mean, what issues would there be? We're here. We're obviously on your team. I mean, communication's always been there. So I don't know what everyone's talking about. I mean, we're obviously number one.
The actual tag team's here.
Yeah, so. The actual tag team's here. And obviously, we're number one in your contact list. Like, I mean, come on. If memory serves me correctly, I retired you, RPW, so it's fine though. So like,
be 1 and 2 since both of you couldn't be number one in the contact list. Just
I'm number one. Okay, Miss Roni. So you need to calm down.
Calm down.
I'm the one that has history. I'm the one that takes the calls. Okay, so you need to calm down.
So sunglasses, you're the assistant. Is that what I'm hearing?
We're a tag team.
Okay, let's bring this down just a notch. It's just
whatever.
Bring it down a notch. Okay, so Ronnie, you were talking about a little issue. This open discussion, an open forum.
Open discussion. Well, I think the motherfucking discussion needs to be why the Virago division hasn't been featured at all. Okay. No disrespect to Mike Law. He is colossal and wonderful, but y'all been talking about him flying through chairs for 45 years. Okay. Half a coronavirus pandemic, let alone that Area 1 was dominated by your two fiercest women in the entire fight underground. Okay. Scarlett may be a mouth-breathing monster, but I got to give her props. However, it has been Sauce's Fest Part 2, and nobody is here for that. It's 2021. Okay. So yes, Ronnie Big Bang has big beef because I do not see the equity amongst the men and the women on this team, Potter. You trying to talk about dissension? Yeah, we got dissension, motherfucker. What you about to do?
Hey, so let's.
Can I address that?
Please, Mike. Yep, absolutely.
And with all due respect to you, Ronnie, and I have a lot of love and respect for you, but the fact that you would equate like the fact that video went viral and me going through a chair, like, no, like, don't get it twisted. I've been doing this for a long time and I've been very good at what I do. And I bring a lot more than just that to the table. I think for you to like make it seem like it minimize my accomplishments, that's insulting, to be honest with you.
I love you, boo boo, but
no, I know, but
okay, I am a fight underground original.
I know, but
Dan Brady.
Okay, but I've known Potter for longer than you have, though. Here's the thing: I've been doing this for a while too. I've known him longer. Okay, we've been boys for a long. Of course, he reached out to me because guess what? He wanted somebody who could represent his team and do it to the best of the abilities. Okay. Am I not more talked about?
Sorry.
Talked about regardless.
I'm sorry, Michael. Are you so colossal that you're the only one who can represent the team because of your resume?
No. Am I not? Okay. Okay. But answer me this. Am I not one of the only people that gets spoken about several times online all over the place? Like, you have to realize. What?
Sorry? Are you not the only one that gets talked about online? I'm sorry. Did you miss the runway? We have been everywhere. We were everywhere in 2020. Okay?
That is why we are Potter's tag team.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And listen, here's the thing. I think this is what you guys are trying to get. This is what you guys are trying to get out here, okay? Mike, right? You are Colossal Mike Law, okay? You have been around. You have done amazing things. Roni, you are internationally traveled. You are a fierce competitor, and damn right, you are one of the best in Fight Underground. Okay? So let's not get that twisted.
Wait, you forgot Phil.
Well, I didn't get to Phil yet, okay? Philip Archer, the survivor. All right, let's talk about Phil Archer, okay? He is making waves everywhere he goes.
Best song with Destiny's Child.
Stop, you're gonna make me blush. Wait, that's the wrong theme.
Oh, stop it. Okay, this isn't a bad. Like Ronnie said, this is 2021. Calm down. I see you, Ronnie. I see you. Yeah, I got you, Ronnie. I got you. Yeah, you Googled it.
I tried
Some people. Anyway.
Okay. Debating that, I think Ronnie's one of the best wrestlers going. Like I love her style. I'm just saying, like, you talk about equity. Look, there's only how many. Again, this is not on me. This is not like you're saying like it's my fault or it's the runway's fault that women aren't getting that representation. But like you've been dominant. I'm saying like bring in. I do agree. I think women need to be more represented. I do believe that there needs to be more.
And that's why I drafted Roni, because I have the most respect for her, because I think she is the most dominant in Fight Underground.
And
unfortunately,
she's very real. She's very real.
Absolutely. And that's what I like. That's why we're having these discussions, is that I want it real, because when it comes to Area 3, the Viragos will be showcased. Paul said it on the council meeting. Unfortunately, Area 2, he wanted just to strictly stay with the men's division. And that's fine. I respect
that. Are you telling me I need to be blaming Paulie Bear right now? Are you trying to sow that dissension? Okay,
I'm just saying.
History there, Potter. Don't try to come between me and Paulie Bear.
No, I'm not trying to come between anybody, but he is the fight director. He calls the shots. He made the matches. He gave us specific challenges that we had to follow, and that's what I did. I went out and drafted Colossal Mike Law because I seen him steamrolling through the East Coast. I wanted to bring him back to the Berg because I believe in him and I know what he's capable of. Just like I believe in you, Roni, and I know that you will steamroll right through Scarlett, right through Tatiana. You'll dominate every single one of those Viragos, and I believe it wholeheartedly.
My point is this, Potter. We have not been getting as much shine as a collective team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like our team is kind of like one of those patchwork quilts that your grandma makes at church. You know what I'm saying? So either we're going to be a collective unit and take over, or Ronnie's about to go. You know what I'm saying?
I don't disagree with that.
Ready to take flights, Corona or not, I'm out of here. Double mask, triple mask, bubble suit, whatever I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste my time, sir. And waste the time of the other gentlemen on this team.
I understand, and that's why that's why we're going to work collectively together. We're not going to talk strategy today because I don't want to show my hand right now. Okay, we have a lot of things that we need to discuss outside of this, and that goes back to the strategy. Area 3 is coming up. We have some plans for Area 3. Paul's starting to we're pushing through, and we're getting some matches being made. So stay put. I promise you. I know what you're capable of. There's a reason why you're on our team,
Potter. So the Area 3 is going to be strictly the female division. I just want to clarify that.
My understanding, and this is going to be a thing that I'll touch upon this coming week on the council meeting, but it's going to be a showcase of everybody, the duos, the Viragos. I want to see everybody personally. I want to be in the same building with all of you.
Well,
because we're taking over.
You're going to leave with your best duo, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Good.
You have
Yeah,
to.
good.
So that's gonna be the duo that's actually got a pinfall victory over damn near every team that even walks in this locker room. Or are you going to show the clear nepotism towards guys like the Runway and Mike Law? Are you going to actually have a collective unit, Potter? Are you
Do you know what
you've been
nepotism
doing?
means?
Collective
I know.
unit. Collective unit. Where's
Listen,
your
in all
partner?
fairness,
You couldn't even
I will
show
say-
up, loser.
I will say
What partner's going to show up? Because what's the point? Why is he going to show up when Potter hasn't even shown up for us? I haven't heard him say one thing about us. He's never even talked to me before. This is the first time I've heard from Potter since the draft.
What's
So
noteworthy
he wants a
about
collective
this?
unit. He wants a unit, but he doesn't even put the work in to be a real coach.
Step your game
Hold
up.
on.
A real coach.
Hold on, wait.
Stop complaining and step your game up. Here's the problem. It's like the rest, like a lot of these clowns these days, man. They expect a handout. Don't expect a handout. Do something to stick out. Whether it's
stick out. No, stick out. How about this?
Yeah.
The only team in this entire locker room that's actually pinned Warhorse before is the good guys, specifically me. Okay.
Excuse
But
you,
everyone talks
we've
about
never
how great they are.
wrestled Warhorse
Yeah,
before.
oh,
So that
how many times have we
big
beaten the
word from
Runway?
you, little man,
We've beaten you.
okay?
You couldn't even lace my boots, Calvin. You two
what
are trash
boots?
compared to
All
us.
right, hey,
You
let's
don't
keep
wear
it down.
boots, loser.
Potter, you got to do something. Potter,
Yeah,
you gotta
let's regroup here for a second. Let's regroup for a second. Okay, Noctis, I've reached out to you multiple times. You never followed through with any of the videos that you were supposed to send me. So who's the bad coach here? I've reached out to you.
Why don't you
You've
show me those
ghosted me.
screenshots? Show me those messages. I haven't seen one from you,
Potter.
Potter.
I need receipts. Yeah, I need receipts. What you
want to
talking
talk
about?
tough? No, please. You haven't said shit to me, Potter. Period.
Yeah. In the very beginning, right after I drafted you, I sent both you and Zack messages that I wanted to have a video sent for our council meeting, and you guys ignored it. You never responded to me. So don't say that I didn't reach out to you.
Sure, if you don't mind me interrupting you, man. You know, Noctis, like I've known you for, a good amount of time, and Potter, I've known you for years. And I thank you for even drafting me on your team. But back to this whole situation that we're having, like Noctis, man, this is a two-way street, man. Like, if you want to get coached and have good coaching, like, reach out. Like, all you got to do is text Potter. Potter will answer you.
Everybody has my phone number. Everybody has my email address. They know where to find me.
Look, Noctis. Let me kind of bring this full circle for a second. We have certain roles on this team, if I may. Roni Nicole is the gold standard. She's going to defeat people by just glancing at them from across the room because they know what they're into. I mean, everybody else can fight for second because she's going to be first. The Runway is the tag team that is seizing their opportunity that they are given. Colossal Mike Law is the guy that seized those opportunities, and that's why you hear his name. And Philip Archer is the guy that's going to get those opportunities and is going to seize those. This is going to be an all-star team, a dream team. So I'm not the kind of guy to tell you what to do, but I will advise you what to do. 1, get your partner on board. 2, listen to my BFF of 20 plus years, Robert Parker Williams, to you and me. And maybe, I don't know, fall in line.
Oh, you know what, Ben? You can do the same thing Potter can do, and you can both kiss my ass. How about that?
Excuse you.
Wait a minute. First of all, the library is closed, so no need to start reading me. Settle down. And RPW, you and I have never had a crossword, but I think you need to handle business right now.
Yeah, I think I do need to handle some business. Noctis, it's obvious you and Zack aren't on board with my decision-making. So I'm just going to have to cut ties because I can't afford to have somebody who doesn't want to believe in me be a part of this team. So it's obvious if Zack's not here, then I think you guys just need to go. I'll talk to Paul. I'll put the paperwork in order. I'll make you guys free agents. How about that?
You know what? That's the best decision you've actually made, Potter. Thank you for finally doing something for the good guys.
All right, you can hang up now.
Yep, sayonara.
Doodles.
Oh, that escalated quickly.
God.
We don't need that. We don't need that negative.
It's unnecessary drama. So I think we found the mole in our team.
And you know, I was thinking the whole time that they should have been gone. I mean, I think I've said that a million times.
Yeah, well,
I've heard you say that.
I agree 100% with you.
Paul,
I've heard you say it, BC. I've heard you say it. That guy.
I'm concerned this is turning into an Animal Farm situation. Okay, I'm gonna let you mofos know right now. I am not piggy. Okay, I will not be ejected. I don't know what this team is doing, but we better get it together. Okay. Because I'm here for the W's. I'm not here for the L's. I'm not here for the half L's. I'm not here for the count outs. I'm not here for the almost. Okay.
Right.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and cigars. I don't know nothing about neither of them. All right. I'm here to win, dominate, and take over because it's been a long time coming. So either we're going to get this team together or again, Roni, let's place this to go.
You can't get a bigger L than the good guys anyway.
Yeah. I think we cut the dead weight of the group.
I think we're absolutely on board right now together collectively. I think we've all kind of agreed with that decision. I'm not here to play around either. I'm here for wins. I'm here to prove that I have the best team in Fight Underground. And hopefully you guys have my support. I've tried to reach out to you all independently, talk strategies about upcoming opportunities. I'm proud to say that I'm thankful for each and every one of you for all the hard work going into this. And all I can say is let's get to Area 3 and let's prove why Team RPW is number one. Any final thoughts for anybody? Open forum right here.
I'm ready to take over when everybody else is.
Everyone needs to bring the game face. You know what I mean? Like, we're leading into a new year. We got level 3 coming up, and like, I don't want to hear any more excuses, man. Like, there's too much, bullshitting going around. That's why, I know we had a little bit of heat before, but Roni, her and I come from that same, that same background. You know what I mean? We had to work our way up, and so if everyone here is going to put in 100%, I'm not just talking about, coming on these calls, but just going in the gym, train, train like you're, there's going to be your last match. I have no problem. I don't mind putting my seal of approval on anyone that bust their ass to make this team, be better than anyone else. There's no reason that anyone that's on this team shouldn't be more motivated than they've ever been to be seen, not only here at Fight Underground, but on every other level. It's the opportunities now. And as long as everyone gives their 100% and doesn't slack off, and I'm talking about everything. I'm not talking about just, getting on these calls, get your gear right, get your body right, get your mind right, go out there and get your name out there. Like, listen, all things aside, the runway, I see their name out there. I always see Roni's name out there. Like, if you want to be part of this all-star team, then do your part, push your weight. Like, don't be one of those guys, don't be a piker. Don't be out there like living off of our name or our work to try to get yourself over, because like we did to those 2 clowns earlier, we'll just cut ties, man. And I stand by Potter. I've known Potter for 15 years. Yeah. Like I would take a bullet for that dude because he's like family to me. So if anyone here isn't in that same, thought process, then you're not needed. That's straight up. You're not needed here anymore.
I appreciate it.
We are not the team to play with. All right. We are not here to play games like whatever Noctis and his partner wanted to do. They want to play games. This is not Monopoly. All right. This is Fight Underground. This is not a game. We are not here to play. And I can guarantee that everybody else in this team is also not here to play. I know Ronnie's not here to play. I know Colossal not here to play. And I know Philip Archer's not here to play. So whatever Noctis and Zack want to do, they can go play with themselves if they really want to. I don't give a shit. Play with each other. I don't care. Just don't do it on Team RPW because it's not time. This is not the place.
Damn right.
DC, any final words?
Well,
this is your open mic.
Well, as much as I hate it when guys use phrases from other people, I'm going to in this instance. It's not time to play the game. It is time to change the game. And this team will change that game. This team will dominate that game. This team will rewrite the rules of that game. The proof, so to speak, is in the pudding, and any other cliche you want to use.
I like pudding.
I'll use another phrase from a good friend of mine, Antonio Brown. Business is booming.
Well, again, thank you all for joining me tonight. It's not about waiting for an opportunity. It's time to make an opportunity. So we'll regroup here in the next couple of days. We'll talk over some strategy. outside of this fight council, outside of the rest of the fight underground universe, if you will. So thank you again. You guys have a good night.
Potter, give me a call offline.
Absolutely, certainly. And that's all you people need to know.
Hey guys, I'm glad you guys can make it tonight, to Team Bubba, but I call it Team Salvation because this is the best guys that I could possibly think of. But tonight, I am very honored and I'm pumped up to announce a newest member to Team Salvation, Team Bubba, and it's the professional Braden Elliott. So Braden, go ahead, brother. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, the professional Braden Elliott, you're going to see in the coming weeks or coming months, I guess, the coming events. You're looking at the hardest worker in the room. I'm the first one in the door and I'm the last one to leave. I'm absolutely beyond everybody else, a top tier talent. I guarantee you that I'm going to outwork everybody, not just on this team, no disrespect to you guys, but everybody else in the entire roster.
Oh, I like that. I like that flair. Now, I know the guys on the team love your passion too. Now, speaking about passion, Braden, this man has passion. This man is the cornerstone of Fight Underground, guys, because we want to be a cohesive team. And I believe there's cohesiveness in our team because I'm the biggest supporter of anybody that's on this team. And right now, the Rev in Area 3 is going against the Beastman. So, Rev, take it away, brother.
Yeah, well, first of all, Bubba, I think it's no secret of it. When we first got the team together, the whole mindset was to dominate. So, just the fact that just jumping right off, we got a guy like Braden on the team. And listen, Braden, I know you say, no offense. Listen, it's the nature of the beast. While we're a team, we also want to be the best that we can be individually. So the fact that you want to be at the top of the food chain, no matter where it is, that speaks wonders because that means we got another key player right here on Team Bubba. So first of all, welcome to the team, my man. But and then, I think with a lot of this, Bubba and all due to you, with the hard work you did with the draft and the research, not only myself, we got the Enigma Lucio devere, we got Zack, Rayne, the White Rabbit, and now we got Braden on board. So, I continuously see how, we all have different strengths. So when it comes together, that's a lethal threat. So, even now, I think, and looking at some of the dissension we see with other teams, I've said it from the jump multiple times. I'll say it right now. I can't do this by myself. And I'm not looking at it in the form of cheating, but I'm just looking at the form of a support system. And I think, coming up to that time when Area 3 comes, this is when the rubber meets the road. This is Judgment Day. And we got a lot of big weight on the table right now.
Well, Rev, I will be ringside. I will be ringside handcuffed to Justin Idol. You know that. And I'm not going to let him do anything to involve himself in this match. I swear to God, this is the biggest match in Fight Underground history. And I'm so honored to be there. And I'm so honored to support you because, like I said, we just had to put this out because people think that my team is not all on the same page. And I honestly think I have the best talent in Pennsylvania right now, like up and coming. I got stars. Everybody's a star in his team and everybody's going to get the same billing and they're going to do what they need to do. And I totally appreciate it from all you guys. So, Rev, I'm handcuffed. It's not going to happen.
Thank you. That was one of my main worries, and seeing how things happen. And first of all, huge respect to John Roden. I don't think a lot of us were looking back at it. None of us wanted the match to end the way that it did, and we seen what that little weasel Justin Idol did. But now it's not about the past. It's not even about the present. It's about the future, and the future is to continue to allow, to the best of my ability, to allow Team Bubba to be right at the forefront of Fight Underground, and for our whole team, not only myself to be the cornerstone of Fight Underground.
Well, thank you, Rev. And now I want to get to Lucio devere. Lucio, now I know that I had you tagged up with Malachi Gage, and I dropped the ball, and I'm so sorry. And I'm not happy that me and Dash have to walk down with you to ringside. Now, I know you might not be happy with me, but you know what? I want you to tell the world how you feel about this opportunity in Area 3.
Well, first off, I'm excited either way to have a match in Area 3. It's time to show Fight Underground what I'm capable of and what I can do. Now, I'm told I might be teaming up with Malachi Gage. Whether it's him, a psycho who I'm not really sure if I can trust or not, or regardless of who it is, regardless of who my opponents are, I plan on showing my craziness, my unpredictability, and the brutality that I bring to Fight Underground. So I am happy to be a part of it. Maybe not the partner that I would have chose, but regardless who it is, I plan on stepping out the victor and my team proving that we are the best.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Lucio. I really do. And I'm honored for you to be on the team, Bubba, and you tagging up. And I'll worry about Dash, okay? But also, too, we got Zack Rayne. Zack, how are you feeling?
How's it going, Bubba? I'm good. I think we talked it over a little bit. I don't think it's a secret. I took some downtime after the event. I suffered an injury at some point during the weekend, but I'm back in physical therapy. I'm hitting the gym as hard as I can. Should only be a few more weeks now too, which is good. So the COVID sucks, but the timing was good for my first big injury of my career. So I'm gonna come out of it. At least my upper body is bigger than it was when I went out. Right.
But your passion, and your drive in that match, in area 2. It was something to be said, and I'd like to see a rematch eventually of that. So
yeah, me too. I honestly, even with how things went, I'm learning to do my research. I'm learning the environment. I should have known my opponent a little bit better, but that's a mistake we all make. So the next time it's not going to be the same result. I did want to say too, you keep touching base on the team, and that was the big selling point for me whenever you called us in, was that it wasn't going to be a group of guys that were all stomping over each other to be the Triple H of DX. It was that this was a team environment, and we were going to either sink or we were going to swim together. And you could look around the room at area 2 and you could see that our entire team was there to support one another. We were the loudest group in the building. Everybody was at ringside to watch each other's back. Nobody interfered. We're doing this the right way. So, we got the number one guy right now, and we can be the support system there.
We do, and I think everybody on this team is number one to me.
Absolutely, fully agree with that, Bubba.
Even the professional coming on, this kid has been traveling all over the place, just getting trained. And Braden, I appreciate your desire and your drive, brother. I love your passion for the business. I really do, and I'm not trying to kiss anybody's ass. And I don't do that for any of my team members, and I don't do that for anybody, but I truly appreciate everybody that's on my team. And those other council members can say what they want, okay? But Braden, Zack, the Rev, Lucio, I will be ringside, and I will support you guys 150%. I swear to God. So I just wanted to put that out there too, guys, on this conference call. I believe we're unified. And hopefully I want to get a last word on everybody before we get out of here, because I know you guys are busy, because you guys are doing stuff. You guys are working all the time. You're probably getting ready your gear and stuff, and you're working. So how about Lucio? We go with Lucio, start it off to end it. You know what I mean? And everybody get an opportunity to say something before we roll out of here. But I want to say I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And Braden, thanks for joining the team.
Well, thank you, Bubba, for bringing us all together. Thank you for having me a part of this team. I am honored to be a part of a team that's got greats like the Rev Ron Hunt, Zack Rayne, both guys who I've shared the locker room with. I've even shared the ring with Rev. I know how talented he is. Now, as far as the new addition, Braden Elliott, I know him pretty well. I've known this guy for a few years while he was training before he even got in the business. I've seen his passion, his intensity, and just how great of a fighter he is when he steps in the ring. So between the four of us and you as a leader, I am really honored to be a part of it and anxious to see how far we can take this and just what this team is capable of.
Okay. How about you, Braden?
Well, number one, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me, and thank you for putting me on a great team like this with, number one guys like Lucio devere, Zack Rayne, Ron Hunt. not just guys that, you know, are number one in the company, but guys that I'm going to learn a lot from here. At least I hope to. And I'm going to continue to do what you guys have done and cheer everybody on here. I'm going to pass that passion that I have for this business on to you guys. You know, this is, I'm going to work hard, not just for myself, but for everyone on the team. We'll continue to make this the number one team, because you guys already said it's the number one team.
Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm pumped up for this team right now. And Zack, go ahead, brother.
I'm coming off the bench swinging, guys. I told you that I was the strong style guy on this roster. I told you that if you hit me, I get back up. That's my number one skill. I went down pretty hard at this last event, but it's not going to be the last you see me. So I'm in your corner. I got your back. Rayne, it's really nice to finally meet you, buddy. And I can promise you the next time that I hit, the guy's going down, and it's going to be fast.
Nice, nice. Last but not least, the salvation of professional wrestling. And I honestly admit to that, and I state that. That's right. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of all you guys, for real. Rev, what do you got to say, brother?
I say, when it comes down to it, Area 3, no matter if it's my match, no matter if it's Zack, Rayne, no matter if it's Lucio, no matter if it's Braden. And, you know, I think all of these guys, I think we all have the same mindset. And no matter what you put in front of us, we're going to dominate it to the best of our ability. If we get knocked down, like we've seen with Zack, Rayne, we're going to get back up. We're going to swing 10 times harder. Why? Because you didn't kill us in the process. So, you know, I really feel like, you know, coming back to it and reiterating what Zack said, you know, we're the loudest ones out there. You know, we're the ones that's out there fighting time after time after time again, supporting each other time after time after time again. And I truly believe that was some of the times that even in, you know, multiple matches that I've had gave me that extra boost that I feel to allow me to even get to this final, to where it comes to Beastman and myself at Area 3. So to make a long story short, it's Team Bubba. We're going to come in as a unit. We're going to win as a unit. We're going to dominate. And just like Braden said, we're going to continue to show why we're number one as a team cohesively. And that type of stuff you can't teach. You either have it or you don't. And Team Bubba has it.
Well, thanks, Rev. I appreciate that. Like I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But before I leave, I just want to say I did cut some fat loss of this team. And Dylan Dean, I let him go yonder. Okay. So I'm telling you guys, hopefully we don't have to deal with him, but I'm sure he's going to creep up in some kind of way. I just know it. I tried to do something right. It blew up in my face. I'll take full ownership of my responsibilities for that. But I'm here to tell you guys, I'm here 100%. And this actually shows the whole Fight Council what this team is about and the drive and desire that you guys have in and out of the ring. And I just want you guys, I appreciate you guys catching in real quick on this call. Okay. And I'll get back to you guys, you know, sometime later this week, see how everybody's doing. Okay. I usually do. But like I said, Area 3, Team Bubba, Team Salvation, we're coming locked and loaded. And I guess, guys, they're going to have to deal with us, whether they like it or whether they don't, you know. So I thank you guys. Have a great night. And I'll be in touch. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Peace out, Coach.
Appreciate it, Coach.
All right.